I'm an early bird and I'm a night owl, so I'm wise and I have worms.
What are you talking about? You look totally cool, like a real chick.
I look like the Korean Buddy Holly.
Buddy Holly was cool.
May he rest in peace, but Buddy Holly was not an attractive man.
I'm not a garbage man! I'm a muffin man!
Using his vast knowledge of history and politics, we start our day off right with motivational speaker Richard Battle.
And we will start it off right this week. Missed him last week. He's Mr. Battle. Mr. Battle, how you doing today, my friend?
Good morning, Al. Thank you so much for having us back with you again.
Well, we know where we stand in your priority list, so I believe last week you were playing softball and couldn't be with us. How'd it go?
Well, we survived, brought home no hardware, no injuries.
Well,
Had fun.
you know, we get to our age, if we play some sport and we don't get injured, life is pretty good. You know, that's all right. Nothing wrong with that. I think we have to push the book first because when we get to how you came up with the topic today, I think you're going to lose all credibility whatsoever. So I'd like to push the book first if you don't mind. AmeriCANS, Who Made America, 19th Century Growth Division. Oh, you're starting with, okay. It all starts with by AmeriCANS.
Well, this is
not
the,
AmeriCANS.
This is the book,
Genesis.
Made in America by AmeriCANS, not AmeriCANS, that has this particular topic in it.
Okay.
And this predicated the AmeriCANS Who Made America book series that we're now doing.
All great books. I thoroughly swear by them. Then I get an email from Mr. Battle a couple days back saying, "Hey, had a dream last night, and you won't believe what I want to talk about." I'm like, what in the world? And here it is. You dream about Old MacDonald had a farm.
The dream happened a few years ago because this story
came in the
is
story,
one of the essays in this particular volume, Made in America by AmeriCANS, not AmeriCANS. But it did come in a dream. And
you don't see a problem. You don't see a problem with this battle. See, you just said it's a dream. You are too focused on your on your work, buddy. You should dream and, I don't know, be on tropical islands having martinis or something. That's what you should be dreaming about. And instead, you're dreaming about Old MacDonald that had a farm and how you can relate that to people in a book form. You got to get out of your head, Battle. You got to get out of your head.
Well, I swear I hadn't been drinking. I might have had ice cream the night before. But this particular topic came in a vision when I was dead asleep. It's incredible to me, very humbling, that Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and the song is 300 years old. Every little kid's taught it, but no one has ever come up with what the E-I-E-I-O means until my dream. And so now I claim ownership on that. And that was his leadership secrets to make him a successful farmer.
All right. And out of curiosity, do we know 300 years ago who wrote Old MacDonald, or is it just something that we know was around for 300 years?
English folk song that's believed to have started in the 1720s.
That is just crazy. So you're a full-grown man dreaming about Old MacDonald, and it hits you what the E-I-E-I-O is for. These are things that since I've been about 4, I haven't even thought about again since. The E-I-E-I. So I give you credit for deep thought, getting back to your child. So can you tell us what the E-I-E-I-O
Well, let's start with the
stands
first E, and the first E is example. And Albert Schweitzer talked about examples, not the main thing. It is the only thing. And so Old MacDonald worked hard. He was honest. He was a good team player. He was an example, and the best leadership's by example. And so to me, that's why that has to be the first E is you have to be a good example to be a good leader.
All right. Fair enough. So Old MacDonald had a farm. E and then I'm sorry, I'm going through my head. You know what the problem you're going to have right now, Battle? Everyone listening is going to be humming that song in the back of their head like the rest of the day. It's one of those that gets, all day long. People are going to go, that Battle son of a... Okay. So the I...
The first I is instruction, because we have to be trained, and leaders have to train their teams. And so they have to have a vision. They have to communicate, and then they have to teach how to, because you want to teach why before how, that's the vision, and then you want to teach how to accomplish the task. And so good leaders instruct their teams on what they need to do to be successful.
I'm a little concerned. The Army and big companies are going to pick this whole thing up, Battle, and this is how they're going to run things. You're going to sit with massive CEOs of these gazillion-dollar company, worldwide companies saying, okay, everybody, sing along with me. Okay, so it's Old McDonald from EIE. We're back to E. Your other E.
The second E is encouragement. And as we've talked before, to me, is encouragement is the greatest gift we can give anyone. Because it doesn't cost us anything. There's no calories in it, and you won't pull a muscle encouraging someone else. So I tell people, I encourage them, find one person a day to encourage, and you'll change their lives and the world. And so that's what's so important. It's very important to encourage people because that lifts their spirits and gives them hope to chase their dreams and accomplish more than they think they can.
And encouraging more than just saying, hey, nice job, you did something good. I think you should be listening to those people, right?
Well, absolutely, because if we don't know what someone's going through, then we don't know how to match the encouragement to what will best help them. If we just give a attaboy generally to everybody, that has less impact than if we know someone's having a problem at work or home or some other issue, say they're trying to lose weight or gain weight or whatever, then we can tailor the encouragement to that and tell them the encouraging words and then try to get them help to feel that encouragement.
See, and I want to just throw this in it because as you're talking about the listening so you know what kind of encouragement will help, we have a couple of different, we have a gas station here, the Quick Trip, God love them, but they tell their people to say the same thing as you leave, right? Thank you, have a good day, come again. It's like, it just rolls off their tongue. They say it a zillion times a day, and it doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't mean
Our Target Corporation up here put out a thing. If someone comes within 10 feet of you, you must look at them and smile. And if they're within 4 feet, you must tell them, hi, how are you? May I help you? If you make people do that stuff, it's hollow, right? I mean, I don't want to even walk past you because I think if I get within your 4 feet radius, you're going to have a conversation. It becomes hollow. You have to listen for intent, right? I mean, I want to know what your problems are so I can encourage you. If I just have to say, attaboy, Al, every time I see you, it will mean nothing at some point.
People can tell if it's authentic and if you really mean it. That's important.
Absolutely.
And so that's also why if somebody does something good, it's great to praise people in public. If they need any discipline, it's imperative to discipline people in private. But because if you publicly praise people, that has a force multiplier effect on the communication, if you will. I'd worked at this company several years and I was due for a plaque for being there that long. And my boss just came in one day and just kind of threw it at me and said, here, you got this. And, and that was it.
Thanks.
And it's not the award, it's how it's presented a lot times that is more important to the person receiving it.
I was with a large cable company who did basically the same thing. I had 10 years or something, and I lived out in the middle of nowhere. I do. They mailed it. I got a box of them. I was like, yeah, I should hang this on my office that only I'll see. I got to go to break. I don't want to give up the ending, but just so everybody knows, we're at Old McDonald Had a Farm, EIE, and I will not let you know the last two until we get back after this.
Ask your children during the break what it is.
I just want to keep saying EIE and do this until it's stuck in everyone's head for the day. And then they come after you with Old McDonald pitchforks. Back after this on the Al Travis Show.
Chanhassen Dinner Theater's gift cards make perfect holiday gifts because everyone loves the gift of live entertainment used for any current or upcoming show, incredible concerts, Stevie Ray's Comedy Cabaret, or main stage musicals like White Christmas, or the upcoming high-rolling Broadway hit, Guys and Dolls. Chanhassen Dinner Theater's gift cards are available in any amount, never expire, and are always the right size and color. Easy too. Order by phone or online at chanhassendt.com. Chanhassen Dinner Theaters, always entertaining you.
Think about it. A famous politician once said, "You're entitled to your opinion, but you are not entitled to your own facts." But in a world full of AI and fake news, where can Minnesotans find the facts? Center of the American Experiment is Minnesota's go-to source for fact-based analysis and common sense solutions for taxes, energy, public safety, and our kids' education. Visit AmericanExperiment.org for more information. Think About It is brought to you by Center of the American Experiment, Minnesota's think tank.
Every year, countless lives are lost to suicide, but it doesn't have to be this way. There's hope and there's help. SAVE, Suicide Awareness Voices of Education, is working to prevent suicide through education, training, advocacy, and support for suicide loss survivors. SAVE, Suicide Awareness Voices of Education, wants you to know that you can save a life. Save.org.
Amongst friends, the Al Travis Show. Nothing but talk.
If you're just joining us, Richard Battle had a dream, and it was all about Old MacDonald Had a Farm, and what it really means. He's cracked the code, basically, for the E-I-E-I-O. If you're just joining us, we've got E-I-E done, so I guess we're up to I again. What is the
Well, yes,
I?
and so if they did just join us, the first E is example.
There we go.
The first I is instruction. The second E is encouragement. And the second I is inspiration. Successful leaders inspire their teams to achieve more than they think they can. Walt Disney, who knew something about dreams and overcoming adversity to succeed, said we can achieve all of our dreams if we have the courage to pursue them. And that's important. We have to have the courage to pursue them. And so Old MacDonald, he told stories about the success of others to his team. He told stories about people overcoming adversity and succeeding to his team. And he told stories about seizing opportunity to succeed to his team. People respond to storytelling, and that's what inspiration is. And great leaders know how to tell stories and inspire their teams.
I love that. So it's E-I, and I just keep repeating it so it gets stuck in everyone's head. We must be up to O. E-I. Oh, what's the O
stand for? O isn't the end yet. O stands for...
This is the big ender here, baby. This is it.
O stands for optimism.
All right.
And the quote I want to use is from Helen Keller, who said, optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. And here Helen Keller is born normal when she's two years old approximately, gets sick, loses her ability to see and hear, but yet she is an example like the first E of living a successful life because she had a positive attitude, which Old MacDonald had. She had a sense of humor, which he had, and she enjoyed her life daily, which Old MacDonald enjoyed his life daily as well. And we put all those things together, we can have successful lives and we can be successful leaders.
All right. So when you put them all together, it's EIEIO: example, instructions, encourager, inspiration, and optimism. You throw those all together. Is this going to be one of your next books? You're going to throw a whole book of this, aren't you? I can tell you are. It's in your head. At least a 5-chapter book.
My list is long. It may come up to be a mini book or something. I've got so much to go, but it is in. This story is in. Made in America by AmeriCANS, not AmeriCANS. It's one of the essays in this particular book, which is a leadership volume about learning the AmeriCAN-do spirit, learning and leading with the AmeriCAN-do spirit, and learning, leading, and leaving a legacy with the AmeriCAN-do spirit.
I don't want to get in your head here because I'm no Dr. Phil, but you dream about stuff. Let's just see what you dream about stuff like this. Do you bolt right up in bed? Do you have like a paper and pen next to your bed and you start writing this stuff down, or did you get up and have to go to the computer? Or because I think the next morning I'm like, I think I might have had a weird dream last night.
No, both. What I've learned is if I don't get up and write it down, especially when it's as strong as this one, if I don't write it down immediately in as much detail as it's given, then I lose it. And so I've had some really good things that I lost because I didn't get out of bed. And so I encourage people, if you have a good idea, write it down before you go back to sleep.
And I don't want to get in your head or make you have any bad dreams tonight, but because you'll start obsessing over this. Did you ever figure out the moo thing? Here a moo, there a moo. Did you figure out what the moo was all about, or is that just glossed over?
Well, I just think that's cow speak.
It's motivation. You could go off on the moo thing. A whole nother week on the moo thing.
I mean, it's a stretch. It's a stretch to come up with EIEIO and what that means after 300 years. And you want me to interpret cow speak?
Is there any truth to the idea that next week you're going to bust down Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star for us? I don't know. I don't know.
Truth.
No truth. All right. I absolutely love it. I think it's fantastic. I love the idea that it came out of a dream. It came from, it's Made in America by AmeriCANS, not AmeriCANS. It's kind of this was the starter volume, if you will, for the series that you're into now, which was AmeriCANS, Who Made America, 18th Century, Birth of the Republic, and now the 19th century. This all came from this, right? I mean, they just got you going, and okay. And can I get them all? Can I get the whole thing? Can I get the whole 3-volume set?
At richardbattle.com, I offer a Patriot bundle, I call it, where if you get these 3 volumes, then we throw in a complimentary copy of the 4-letter word that builds character. And there's free shipping on that. And with the holidays coming up, you can give one person all of them, or you can spread it out and give 4 people gifts.
See, and I think this is absolutely family library material. If you want stuff that your kids, your grandkids can pick up at any time, you catch them reading it, and you'll be happy that they've done it. These are those books, and I think people got to get them in their library.
Everything at the website, richardbattle.com, is signed. If you'd like something inscribed personally, I'm happy to do that. Email me, richard@richardbattle.com. Everything's also at Amazon, including 11 of my 12 books in Kindle and 8 of them in audio.
Not want to throw a trick question at you, but if the 3-book set and I get the 4th one, what does that run me? What would it run me as a parent to give those to my kids each household?
It is
the 3-box set. Do you know?
I think it's $54.95. I
See,
believe.
that is ridiculously a great deal that's going to sit on somebody's shelf and let them be read and reread and be a part of the family library. I love this idea. Let's get them ordered. Go to richardbattle.com. Sir, I'm out of time, but you know how that goes.
Well, we'll always be here next week and we'll discuss Thanksgiving. We appreciate the opportunity to be back and say God bless America and Old McDonald.
E-I-E-I.